Hey there, are you tired of slashing prices? Are you tired of selling with absolutely no results? Are you tired of feeling salesy or pushy and you want to grow your business? You're excited about what you do. You know that you can help people, but it just is not feeling good right now doing it this way. Then this training is for you. So if you don't like selling, good for you. Selling isn't what people should jump out of bed in the morning for. Selling is not a bad thing. I'm just going to explain to you the best way to do it so that you can actually feel really great about your business, so that you can grow, and so that you can really get out there and turn those ideal clients into transformation stories that you can feature on your website. I'm gonna cover a few things. We're gonna be here for about 6 or 7 hours. No, I'm just kidding. Just gonna be a 10 to 15 minute long video. And let me look at my notes really quick, because in this video I'm gonna tell you the easiest way to scale your business without burning out, okay? I'm gonna give you tips so that you can raise your income monthly without adding more work to your day. We're gonna talk about my top mindset hack to sell high ticket coaching without being pushy or salesy. In fact, this is what I've done, and it's helped me grow my business to have clients in over 20 countries. I'm also gonna show you how to avoid the top mistakes that can slow you down, that can make you repel clients, and that can really crush your confidence. So if you feel like you have imposter syndrome, if you feel like this is feeling a little bit weird to you, then let me tell you, sales is not something that you have to be born with that skill. You can develop it, and you can do it in a way where you can just 100% focus on serving instead of focusing on that transaction, that part that's just not that inspiring, creative part. If you and I haven't met before, nice to meet you, girl. My name is Ilean Harris. I have customers in over 20 countries. I have my brand in both English and Spanish. I have developed 6- and 7-figure businesses. I have traveled the world while growing my business. Fun fact, I've been married for 12 years, and we even started a charitable foundation. And so I just want to teach you these things because I want to show you that you can have it all, that you don't have to choose, that you don't have to burn out in one area to then achieve the other, that you don't have to fight with what's in your heart so that you can then start moving forward with what you want to have in your business. And so without further ado, let's dive right in, okay? Let's dive right in, because if you're not driving, go ahead and take a little bit of notes too as well, because a short pencil is better than a short memory, okay? And this type of information isn't meant for entertainment. This type of information applied can lead to a transformation. Ideally, you start applying this in your business today. So the first thing is, you want to scale your business with digital assets. Let's be clear. If you don't like selling, then don't sell. Stop selling. My goodness, selling is not going to help your business if you hate it, okay? Here's what I do, all right? I communicate. I don't sell, all right? Sometimes my friends need something from me, and all they need is a hug, a word of encouragement, maybe a little bit of advice if it's solicited, and that's fine. But sometimes friends, leads, contacts, referrals, anybody, they're gonna need something, and the best way for me to help them is through my business. That's it. It's just a small detail, whether it's me helping because it's a hobby of mine, or I'm just feeling generous and I can help, or if my business can do it. And so to me, it's just communication. The more people you communicate with, the more likely you are to find people who not only need what you have to offer, but want it. There's a lot of people you're going to talk to that need what you have to offer, but sadly, they're not all going to be ready for that change. People who lovingly respect people for where they are going to get very far in business. Whereas there are going to be people who are going to be very salesy, and they're going to be very pushy. And guess what? They might convince 1 or 2, but they're going to burn way more bridges that are not going to refer clients, that are not going to be helpful, that are not going to just motivate others. And so what are you gonna do then? Instead of being salesy, instead of being pushy, instead of feeling like your stomach is turning into knots, you're sweating bullets, your knees are shaking, instead of doing all of that, what you wanna do is you wanna reach as many people as possible who need what you have to offer. And out of those people who need what you have to offer, because obviously if they don't need it, why would you be reaching out to them, right? So we've already weeded out and we've already filtered out a ton of people. Considering there's billions of people in the world, this is super helpful. Now that you have people who need what you have to offer, you're gonna wanna make sure that you reach those who want what you have to offer. If they need and want what you have to offer, you can sell. And were you being salesy, pushy? Were you memorizing a script? Were you just coming up with random pricing? No, you weren't. You were communicating how you help people. You were letting people know, hey, you've got this problem, I've got this solution. And if you're into it, these are the different ways that we can work together. And so I love to do that with digital assets. If you do not have a digital asset, meaning something that you built one time that promotes your business over and over and over again, then guess what? You're going to be doing a lot of hard work, and sadly, there's absolutely no way of knowing who's going to buy and who's not. So when you get exhausted, you start feeling burnt out, and instead of serving, you are going to feel resentful. You're going to feel like, oh, I have to have something to show for it. I have to have something to show for this to my family, to my friends. Now, I don't want you to feel resentful. I don't want you to feel pushy. Has that ever happened to you? Let me know if you have ever felt like, okay, you don't want to be salesy, you want to be pushy, but you just don't want to keep talking or feeling like people are trying to get free coaching out of you or anything like that. Well, that doesn't need to happen, because what happens is that you build a digital asset, and this digital asset promotes your business to people around the world. Then those who are the most interested, those who are ready to take action, those who are coachable are the ones that they're either buy right then and there online, or they can schedule a call with you, and you can give them not just information but confirmation, and that way you can go ahead and close out that sale. Now your 24-hour day is better spent on the people who are most qualified to work with you, the people who already know what it looks like to work with you, and you've got time for your personal life and your friends. So you definitely need your digital assets. But once you've got your digital assets, you don't just have to keep doing the same thing over and over again. You can actually raise your monthly income consistently by scaling your digital assets. See, when you want to scale your business, the day doesn't get longer. You still have 24 hours in a day. And so I get super excited that people can scale their businesses and they can have customers around the world. I have clients in countries I have never stepped foot in, okay? And it's not because I was going door to door, and it's definitely not because I was on the phone all day and all night. It's because I was able to scale my digital asset. Next, when you're finding yourself thinking about all this and you're saying, oh, that makes sense, that's super exciting, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to put myself out there, but you freeze. Does that happen to you, where you freeze? And when it comes to take action, you suffer from imposter syndrome. You're comparing yourself to other people. Maybe people are interested, but you have trouble closing the sale because you feel it's very wrong, like it's too much. Then here's what you need to do, all right? You need to make a mindset tweak. You have to just tweak your mindset. There's nothing wrong with you. You're coming from a good place, but the truth is that we can all grow and come from a better place, all right? If people want to work with us, if people need to work with us, we have to be just very willing to grow and to put ourselves out there as business owners. The more your business grows, the more families you can support, the more people you can hire, the more charities you can donate to, the more resources you'll have, so that you yourself can have the coaching and support you need, so that your clients don't just get a great experience, they get a world-class experience. And so I've always, when I email my list and I tell them, hey, my coaching prices are going up for the year, I actually let people know, sure, I'm giving you a heads up, you can take advantage and you can make your investment now, you can work with me, we can, get on this journey together for your transformation. But it's actually not bad news that my prices are going up. When my prices go up, everybody wins, okay? That means that I can invest more into the business. That means that I can still get the best coaching so that they're not getting regurgitated 3-year-old information. And so I get really excited for that, and I want you to do the same, because the truth is that you can have it all and you can have it now, and you don't have to be afraid of sales, because selling is serving. I'm so grateful that somebody sold the best parts and the right parts so that when I hit the brakes in my car comes to a complete stop when I want it to. I am so grateful when I get these Miami crazy summers that somebody sold the right parts so that my air conditioner can give me the best experience and get this Cuban girl out of that Miami heat, right? I am so grateful that people were selling the right parts so that when I am in a situation I need to use my phone, that phone is working right when I need it. You need to start associating your mindset and your thoughts about selling with a lot of things that have been really fun for you to buy. If maybe buying for you hasn't always been fun, or selling hasn't always been fun in your business, think of that mindset tweak. Don't start projecting all your fears to the point where you scare people because of what you're projecting, okay? Don't get in your own way, all right? Long story short, don't get in your own way. Shopping can be fun. Investing in coaching can be fun. Don't take that away from your clients because you are distracting them, talking too much about how much this costs and how much that costs. I'm gonna tell you right now, your ideal clients are going to be super excited to work with you. Your ideal clients are going to be super excited to invest and to get this amazing opportunity to work with you. And the most important thing that you can do to avoid the top mistakes that drain your soul, that repel business and impacts your confidence, is to stop thinking small. That's one of the worst things that can happen to a small business. A small business should not have a small mindset, okay? It should not. A small business owner cannot afford to have a small mindset. You have to think big. If you have one customer, if you have one follower online, if you have 1 hour a day to dedicate to your business, you still need to think big and you still need to work smart. So don't sit there and say, Ilean, I would build a digital asset, or I would scale my business, or I would, have all these things that you talked about. But when I have more followers, I'll do it. When I go to such and such conference, when I have 45 assistants, that sounds about as logical as waiting until after you have the baby to go to the hospital. That sounds just as logical as waiting until after you are completely fit to start working out, to start eating healthy. It doesn't truly make sense. It doesn't go in that order. When you make that decision, when you start acting as if the other pieces start falling into place, when you look at your business and you treat it like a multi-million-dollar business before you have the results to show it's a multi-billion-dollar business, do you know how much faster you're gonna get results? Do you really know? Because if you understood the power of passive residual income, I think you would run through a brick wall to get it. It's really exciting to know that work you did once can help you generate an income over and over and over again. And that's just what I want you to do. I want you to scale your business. I want you to have digital assets. I want you to put yourself out there, and I want you to do it with confidence. And one of the things that's going to help you have a lot of confidence is for you to develop the competence, right? The more you learn, the more you earn. This is definitely something that helped me go from a hot mess to a success. This is definitely something that helped me turn my ideas into reality. I tweaked my mindset. I wasn't having just a constant list of problems. I was focusing on solutions. And you don't have to drown in a cup of water, all right? You can take this one step at a time, but you can do this. You can sell without selling, and it can get to the point where people are messaging you every day. Imagine how much more fun social media is when you wake up to messages of people asking you, tell me more about what it's like to work with you. Tell me more about what it's like to put yourself in this place where you could help me with a transformation. Tell me more about what my experience would be like. And that is instantly super exciting. That makes a lot more sense. That is a lot more inspiring. And so I'm super excited for you. I know that this is definitely something that's going to change in your business, but we don't just have a business, we are a business. And before all of these things can change, guess what? We have to change, we have to grow. Our success cannot go beyond our own personal development. And part of our personal development is being coachable. I can't tell you how many people I have told the exact same thing to. I have been like, listen, I have customers in over 20 countries. I have dozens of e-courses that sell while I sleep. I have high-ticket coaching programs. I have teams, sales teams around the world. I have had retreats. I have had all these different experiences, and I'll tell people exactly how to do it. And it's really interesting how this exact same information will be taken, and some people will take action and other people will want to dissect it. They'll want to say, well, I don't know, that's not what this other person said to do, or I don't know if this is what I want to do, or my mom said it might not work, or something like that, right? And you're just saying, listen, I can't give you all the whys on everything, I just know that this works. And so at some point you have to say to yourself, how bad do I want this? What is my why? If you don't know your why and you're too stuck on the how, then let me tell you right now, you're gonna make selling a bigger deal than what it really is. Selling is serving. I'm so grateful that I get to sell, and that because I have sold, I have had clients quit their corporate jobs. I have clients that I see on TV regularly because they're experts in their industry. Because I sold something, there are women who are confidently charging their worth. There are women who have retired their husbands, women who have moved to their dream locations, women who get to travel the world, women who get to walk around stages around the world because they knew how to monetize their expertise. Had I not been selling, all right, then how would they have truly had that place to get all that information that helped them get a great transformation? And so I want to help you in the same way. I want to help you the same way that I have helped women in over 20 countries. I have been a coach for over a decade. I've built 6- and 7-figure businesses. And I've got this awesome free training where I show you how you can build a digital asset so that you too can generate leads and sales daily. If you're not into selling, you're gonna love this training because it's not about selling, it's about communicating to people who need what you have to offer and helping them understand now why they don't just need what you have to offer, but they also want it, okay? Why they're super excited about it. So if you're interested in that free training, you wanna learn how it is that I grow my sales and leads daily, if you wanna learn how to implement this in your business without breaking the bank, you wanna know how to avoid the most common mistakes, you wanna learn the strategy that works without you having to be super techy, then you're absolutely going to love this free training. So just type in yes, and I'll be more than happy to send you the link via message. This is definitely something that you're not gonna wanna miss, okay? It is not just, all right, information, all right? This is the difference between things continuing to be the exact same way as they are in your business, or you being coachable and saying, yes, I'm willing to build digital assets so that my business can continue to grow and be promoted while I sleep. So I am super excited to share this with you. I am super excited to get this in the hands of lady bosses who are ready to have it all. If you're sick and tired, you're just bored. You're bored of that old story of you have to burn out, team no sleep, hustle 24/7, and you're saying to yourself, you know what? There is a better way. There is a better way for you to succeed, and I want some of that. I want some of that juice. I want to succeed, and I'm tired of the same old burnout, do it all type of story. If there's a way to work smart, sign me up. And so if you are interested in that free training, let me know and I'll share it with you. I know it has not just changed my life, but it has helped my clients in over 20 countries, and I'm super excited for it to help you. So simply type yes in the chat and I'll go ahead and I'll message it to you for free. I'll see you guys soon, and until next time, remember, you can have it all and you can have it now. So never settle, lady boss.